Brian David Delaney Starr from StarQuest Productions. You know, they say that William Shakespeare lived in two places at once. Amazing. All of the stories that he wrote, the wonderful plays, from Much Ado About Nothing to Hamlet, King Lear. So many wonderful, wonderful plays that he brought to us all. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I haven't seen an interpretation that really captured the mind like I'm going to give to you right now from Hamlet. I wrote a play once when I was in high school called Omelette, about a young boy who loved to eat too much. That's another story. Anyway, let me take you without any further ado to the play, the scene in which Shakespeare describes how too much or too little can be devastating, and how we must take action no matter what the cost. To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, 'tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long life. For who would bear the whips and scorns of time? The oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns that patient merit of the unworthy takes, which he himself might in quietus make with a bare bodkin. Who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country, from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with pale casts of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment with disregard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft you now the fair Ophelia, nymph, in thy horizons be all my sins remembered. I hope you enjoyed that. Also like to tell you, once again, Brian David Delaney Starr from StarQuest. We want you to enjoy these things. We want you to enjoy life. If you want to feel better, get my health book on Brian Starr with 2 R's music.com. That's Brian Starr, S-T-A-R-R, music.com. Pick up the health book. Live your best years. There's some secrets there from the Delaney sisters, Bessie and Sadie Delaney, who lived to be 109, 104 years old. Also, you can see my music on ianstarmusic.com. We're doing everything at StarQuest to try to make the world a better place. Let's make the world a better place. It begins with you. It begins with me. Once again, Brian Starr. Be blessed.